year and a half after it happened. Don't quote me on time frames. It happened after that attack. It takes time. The kidneys, my kidneys hold big giant stones, and if they get jostled, they start to move and they cause problems. I have kidney stones that are impassable, that are going to require surgery anytime they do try to start moving. And the older I get, the harder it is to deal with, of course. So I was hospitalized with sepsis with those kidney stones. Oh, my driver's already here. Oh, you're already here. Okay, wonderful. Well, we're just gonna switch. Hang tight.
Hey everybody, yeah.
We'll switch.
How's everybody doing?
My wonderful husband. He's really thrilled about having to hand his wife off to a greasy, dirty, rotten pig. But I did assure him that we would have an appropriate decontamination party, and I'll provide the degreaser when I get back. Okay, my driver is here. Oh, made it through wardrobe. Okay. All right. Back to whatever. There's absolutely no rush. So, these issues started last fall. Long story short, I had a right side full craniotomy to repair an encephalocele. And this is the first time I've talked about it. I don't really want people to understand the intricacies of someone who may be vulnerable from that type of surgery. This occurred back in May. It was interesting because the recovery period was supposed to be a little more intense for myself than it actually was. I'm kind of a weird responder to being in situations that I can't control, and I pretty much said, we're done here at this hospital 2 days after the surgery, and we split. And I was back out on camera 10 days after that surgery. Some of you know, there's very few of you that know this. And my point in all of it is that, thank you, Tube Sock, that's really appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm still dealing with, I told you there was no rush. It's just, so not good. Words in a live stream. So I'm gonna go into what that's about. I need to get my other phone so I can get my notes and tell you what that's about. Oh, that's right. All right, so just the wrong way. Yep. It's fine. Hey, Denver PD, we're parked the wrong way on a street right now. Come get us. So on September 3rd, it was a Wednesday. We went over to, I say you guys went with me, to Denver PD District 3 Command Commander Advisory Board meeting, the CAB meeting. I go to these meetings because they matter. These are the meetings that were part of the issue with our previous lawsuits. The fact that we're not able to record in the lobby of the PD, just all this bullshit, okay? So it is important that I go to these particular CAB meetings, especially in District 3 right now, because we've got some folks that are, railing on the homeless. It's time, with the new crop of authoritarian supported policing, it's time to start taking these homeless people out. And that is exactly what the Denver Police Department is doing. Did you know that the Denver Police Department has shot 3 homeless individuals in the last year? 2 of them are dead, and 1 of them is expected to survive. He's laying in ICU right now with his face blown off because he took a fucking rifle round to the face. Oh, because he had a gun. The community, the NIMBYs that hate the homeless. So that's why we were there at that meeting. Oh, lo and behold, they weren't having the meeting. Oh, it got canceled or it got moved or whatever. And I wouldn't know that because I'm just part of the general public. I'm just one of those peasants that if I should want to know about these meetings, I should sign up on the secret email list. It's a public meeting. So their public website said that it was being held in the public police department on the Wednesday, second Wednesday of the month at that time. So I'm there for the meeting. And it's canceled. Moved to the 10th. Right. Because I'm not on the secret email list, or I would have known that. Shame on me. What the fuck's wrong with me? So I thought, well, we're not going to waste a trip. We're going to do some chalking. And so we started one stream, and the stream was really odd and off. The sound, DJ, you remember. And I had to start a second stream. So during that second stream, which was more than an hour and 40 minutes long, we did some chalking and we had some conversations. I'm not going to go into detail about the conversations or what I think I remember, because guess what? That stream, poof, it's gone. Yeah, the stream is gone. I don't know how it became gone, other than YouTube on September 4th sent me an email and said there had been a privacy complaint on that stream with a timestamp. And for those of you that have channels and know how privacy complaints work, they don't tell you what the privacy complaint is. You're supposed to go to the timestamp they give you and you're supposed to fix it. Well, the timestamp they gave me was less than 30 seconds long. I'm telling the story, Brandon. We're going to jail for hurt feelings. Again, for speech. And so I responded to the privacy complaint. I went and viewed the 30 seconds of the privacy complaint that didn't exist. It was a bogus privacy complaint that's made under oath. Whoever the person is that made the privacy complaint swears under oath that, yes, that is in fact. And remember, it was September 4th that I got the privacy complaint. On September 9th, I get an email from YouTube. And they say that they have entirely removed my video and I will not be getting it back, and it will not be going back up on the YouTube platform. And if you would like to view it, it's only accessible right here through this email. Well, of course I went to review that video, and guess what? The video's been altered. Yeah, 3 minutes of the video gone. Not even there. Yeah. And the entire chat is gone. The entire chat is gone. So for those of you that are wondering, we're driving down into District 6. We're going to turn myself into the District 6 cops. We are not going to the District 6 substation. In fact, we're not going to any substation. And we're not going to the jail because the jail doesn't take you into custody. We're not going into any district substation because the game playing will be that they'll take me into a holding cell and delay taking me to the jail in order to delay all of the processing in the jail. which will in turn, I will miss court in the morning. So that's what's currently going on right now in the car. So we're going to head on into District 6, and we're going to find us a cop right there that's going to help us and get me right on over to the jail. Unless, we get pulled over or, whatever beforehand. But I want to tell you the rest of the story. So, I've got this video, and they're telling me that it's being taken from me. It's no longer my property for bullying and harassment, with no definition to the bullying and harassment. On that same day, September 9th, this timeline is incredibly important, okay? Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate that. They want to make a joke out of it. I'll do this on my terms. And I do hope they enjoy my shirt, because this is straight for you, DPD. Fuck you, you fucking fucks. You vaginally inflamed pussy boys. Which, by the way, this man sitting next to me, I married him because he is a very intelligent man. I've stayed married to him for 34 years because he's an exceptionally confident, intelligent man who never had any desire to put himself in a position to put his hands on other people and force them to do things for never violating another single person ever. He never had any desire to be a tyrant, pussy-ass little boy without some sense of manhood. Cops, on the other hand, you get what I'm saying. So anyway, this is going to be hard for him to do what he's doing. He's going to be pretty silent about it, I suspect. I don't know. No man wants to stand there and watch another fucking greasy, grimy fucking pig touch his wife who hasn't done a fucking thing wrong. So fuck you, you fucking fucks. That's what pisses me off, is what it does to my family. And they know it, and they like it, and they relish in it, because none of this is necessary. The process is the punishment. Every single fucking time I've been arrested in Denver, it's been game playing. Every single time. And they do it without anybody ever knowing that, oh my God, we don't have any internet. We can't do Regan's fingerprints right now. Oh my God, you can't use the phone, Regan, because we don't have any internet, so we can't give you your PIN to use the phone, so we're going to lock you in an isolation cell. And then, oh my God, Regan, you don't want to sign our booking papers because we don't honor what we say on our booking papers by giving every inmate their inmate handbook? Okay, now we're really going to play games with you. I mean, and the list goes on and on in that jail. The last time I was in this jail, I got to witness a deputy reach over me with his nasty ass, gross fucking body and ask a guy if he wanted him to knock him the fuck out in court. Yeah, that was special. I filed a complaint. Oh yeah, that complaint's disappeared. Poof. Nobody knows where it's at. Time before that, when I was in there, two deputies were sitting there as this girl deputy was telling this boy deputy that all he needed to do was rape his girlfriend because that's what she wanted. That's how she wanted him to give it to her. As the Rape Elimination Act is playing on the TV, I shit you not, and all of the booking sheriff's deputies are sitting there just laughing. Filed a complaint on that. Oh my gosh, lo and behold, that complaint disappeared until Regan raised some major hell with the Office of the Independent Monitor, and then that complaint reappeared like a year and a half later. Oh, and then guess what? There just was no evidence to support my claim. Yeah, there is a lot of nasty, nasty shit that goes on in this jail. There is. I've watched homeless people be targeted. I've watched people laying in their vomit in isolation cells going through withdrawals. I've watched a lot of shit in that jail. I spent the night with a little girl that they targeted for her religious beliefs. Spent the night with her slamming her head into the wall. Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit that goes on in here, and I can't do anything to fucking stop it. So that's the shit at the Denver Police Department, they love it. They love it. It's what this system is about. It is about torture. It is about you understanding your place in society, and you will answer to authority. And if you don't, watch what we're going to do to you. And I told the Oversight Board, the Office of the Independent Monitor, DPD's motto is, sue us. We'll just keep doing it to you till we kill you. And it's the fucking truth. You can keep suing these people. They don't care. They don't care about any of this. They know it's not going to stick. They're after the torture for the process. They're also after the process of being guilty as charged using a Title 18 crime. Okay? So in the state of Colorado, that's a mandatory protection order. You've heard many of us talk about how these pigs get their protection orders when, when it's heating up, when the truth is getting told, yeah? Or when they just don't like how you're protesting and redressing their pig tyranny. They drum up a crime under Title 18. They throw that shit to the wall. They're hoping it's going to stick. But in the process, you're fucking guilty as charged. You're getting a protection order. So somebody, and I think it's Joel Bell, I think that's what I know. He's the commander. He's the greasy pig-ass commander over in District 3. So he runs a stiff competition with Brian O'Neill. And the new Brian O'Neill, I'm going to do this to you next because Brian O'Neill's been in enough hot water. So my name's Dennis Bender. What the fuck's his name? Dennis Bed and Bender. He's a sergeant. He just so happens to have started the same exact year as Brian O'Neill. I haven't got my full thumb on him being at District 3, but I'm pretty sure he is. But what I have got my thumb on is he is an appropriately promoted pig tyrant, violent cop for the Denver Police Department. And he is dealing with this warrant for me. Imagine if you will. So, back to September 9th. And don't forget that name. Write that down. Sergeant Dennis Bed and Bender. Bedenbender. He's been a cop here since 94, along with Brian O'Neill. The more people you beat, and by the way, yes, he's been in a federal lawsuit. He tried to run a guy over with his car. No big deal. Tried to run him over and then beat the living fuck out of the guy. Oh, well. That's settled. Yeah. The more you do things like that in Denver, the more promoted you get. We know that. We know those things. It's not just Denver, too. But, a major metropolitan area is definitely supported 110% by their FOP. And their FOP loves the ability for their cops to be able to kill people. That's just how it goes. So, back to September 9th. So that day, a warrant gets issued. Nobody knows, except the Denver Police Department, on September 9th. And, again, no attorneys or myself have seen anything. We have no proof of anything. On September 9th, at nighttime, at about 10 o'clock at night, I'm out in DPD District 4 filming some cops on a major call. I'm pretty sure close to every single cop on duty in District 4 was on this call. The Star van is in the middle of the road. This call is taking place in District 3. It's all very weird. I, of course, am recording it. The Star van is parked in the middle of the road. There's some kind of crisis going on. I'm wondering to myself, oh, okay, did District 4 shoot another person tonight? Remember, District 4 is the ones that shot the homeless man in the face with the rifle round. Yeah, this is the wrong street. It's actually over there.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I need to go down one more block.
Yeah, you're all good. So I'm filming this on the evening of September 9th, and it was very, very odd. I walk up with my camera, and all of the cops are huddled up on the sidewalk, and then they split the minute they saw me. And they all literally like went and hid in certain areas. A couple of them got in the ambulance, a couple of them got in one car, a couple of them got in another. There were like 6 cars there still, 6 cop cars there at the time. And they all kept looking at me. And I'm thinking, what, come outside, guys. Come on, you don't have to hide. You don't have to hide. But I'm not saying a word. I'm just recording because I'm really, truly trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And all of a sudden, I guess they want a break. The ambulance drives off with a man that I can see in the back of the ambulance is still alive. He's up and talking, and so I was feeling a little better about that. And as I'm walking away, a sergeant is walking along kind of where I'm at, and I'm still filming, and I'm like, so what went on? They knew exactly who I was, every one of them, and this sergeant wouldn't look at me. He kept putting his head down. It was a medical incident, ma'am. Oh, okay, so do you know anything else about what's going on Santa Fe right now? Turns out there were a bunch of cars parked around the corner at this particular area. There was a memorial or some vigil type thing going on Santa Fe, which scares the shit out of me because it was like somebody else is going to die. And so I wanted to know what was going on. And he wouldn't talk to me. He just kept his head. He's like, no, I don't. And he just kept walking faster and faster and faster to get in his car. And he got in his car, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I left. Well, I already had a warrant. Everybody knew. District 4? Yeah, they're the last crop of cops that got sued for their retaliation against me. So I guarantee you, those District 4 cops were like, fuck no, we're not doing this. We're not going to be involved in taking her in. We don't know what's going on. Fuck all y'alls. And they split in a hurry. So I didn't know this at the time, of course, right? The next day, September 10th, I get a phone call from Andy McNulty, who is my civil rights attorney on this current lawsuit. This is fine. Right here. One of these. It's fine. This is exactly where... Yeah, that's why we can't be down there. I get a call from Andy McNulty, and he's like, hey, Regan, I just got this interesting email from this sergeant over in at the Denver PD, and our phone call was kind of short, and I said, oh, yeah, what's going on? Whose feelings did I hurt now? He's like, well, there's a warrant for you, so I'm being told. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, shocker. Whose feelings did I hurt now? Well, apparently you did something to Steve Bell. Steve, I keep calling him Steve. Oh, let me clear that up. I want to clear that up right now. The reason I keep calling Joel Bell, the commander of District 3, Steve Bell, is because there is another raunchy guy by the name of Steve Bell that was the chief financial officer or operating officer for the Jefferson County Public Schools when my children were in those schools. And this guy was a colossal piece of shit, and he looks exactly like Joel Bell. So I think they're brothers, but my mind just keeps going back to that. So if I say Steve Bell, I mean Joel Bell. So anyway, my attorney Andy says, well, I think it's something. I don't know, you did something with... And then he had to get off the phone. And I was like, shit, okay, here we go again. Well, ultimately, I get an email, and it turns out, long story short, according to Rick Kyle of the Denver Police Department, who is a chief, who, I typically have a lot of respect for, but you know what, fuck all y'alls. You're all in it. You're all supporting it. It's all bullshit. Y'all know it. It's what you want to keep doing. Y'all just got your raises. Denver, $200 million shortfall. Do you know how many people are losing their jobs right now in the city and county of Denver? Not the cops. They all just got fucking raises. Shit you not. So, of course, they got plenty of money, time. They got so many fucking cops here in Denver. They got time for me 24/7. Somebody had time to go find something in a 1 hour and 40-minute live stream that they could take out perhaps and throw it to the wall and see if we could write a warrant on this bullshit, blah, blah, blah. So they're going to charge me with, one second. Here's the statute. Colorado Revised Statute 189313, Section 2.7. Pay very close attention to that section. I'm going to read that section to you. I'm going to remind you that talked to two attorneys. Neither of them knew this law existed. You know who's feeding all of this bullshit right now? Are these attorneys handling these federal lawsuits. So they are literally taking every single word that I'm saying and going, oh, look, hey, guys, this is what you got to do here. This is what you got to do here. These cops are not thinking this shit up on their own. They're being guided. Section 2.7 of this statute. It is unlawful for a person to knowingly make available on the internet personal information about a protected person or the protected person's immediate family. If the dissemination of personal information poses an imminent and serious threat to the protected person's safety or the safety of the protected person's immediate family, and the person making the information available on the internet knows or reasonably should know of the imminent and serious threat. This is a class 1 misdemeanor. This never happened. They know it. They don't care. They're going to get a protection order. That's what they want. They don't give a shit. I am guilty as charged. Now, mind you, let's have a quick conversation about gang stalking. I haven't posted these documents yet publicly on YouTube. I have to my Facebook for those of you that are friends, but I'm very picky about who I'm Facebook friends with. So a lot of you probably haven't seen this stuff. Back during District 4's plight to take me down, with all their bogus warrants, with all their pocket warrants, with all their arrests, with all that bullshit they were pulling, you wouldn't know, you wouldn't think. I mean, these cops, they don't gang stalk. They don't do things like that on, not protected persons. Because, of course, by definition of law, in this statute, cops are protected persons. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Also, in this statute, it makes very clear that these poor little tender copy boys are responsible for scrubbing their shit from the internet, from the public domain of the internet. Whatever. So back to District 4. It just came to my attention not too long ago that they were surveilling me, accusing me of surveilling them. This Sergeant Kendall over here in District 4, sergeants, they're fucking real smart. They promote the smartest people to sergeant the Denver Police Department. He sent out a mass email back in 22, something like that, to like 200 cops and said, hey, everybody, this is Regan Benson. This is a picture of her car. Here's all her information. Here she is. She's making videos and she's baiting all of us into confrontation. I'm paraphrasing. I think he said, she's going to bait you into confrontation. So make sure you immediately inform a supervisor and you activate your body cams. She's filming all of our cars, coming and going from the police station, and she's been in the lobby filming. Of course I got a Valley Girl thing going on. I've been in hair and makeup all frickin' day, Randy. Anyway, so it's okay that they do it to us. But if you say one fucking thing, oh, look, she said it. She said it at 1.38 and 42 seconds, an hour 38 in at 38 seconds in her stream. Look what she said right here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to write a fucking warrant for her. We're going to get this shit to stick to the wall, and we're going to get a protection order, and we're going to save Steve Bell, Joel Bell from all this talk. I think it's Joel Bell. I don't know. We don't know, because we don't have an affidavit. Nobody wants to provide that. No command staff, no sergeant wanted to provide that to Andy McNulty, and ultimately, I told them all to quit talking to Andy McNulty. He's not retained attorney for me on new bullshit that you piglets are drumming up, so you're going to deal with me, and now all of a sudden they're not responding to my emails. When Sergeant Bendenbender said that I could turn myself in at my convenience at any time, anywhere, but if you could please just let him know where and what time. So I did. I let them know yesterday. I let him know. I let Chief Kyle know. I let Chief Thomas know exactly where I'm turning myself in. And if I don't hear back from you, if you don't confirm this email, then I'll just go find me a cop on the street to take me into jail. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. That is why we're here. There are a whole bunch of people watching this stream because I told everybody you have permission to restream this stream. Okay? We got a whole bunch of creepy ass attorneys that are trolling my stream, looking for anything they can use in any type of motion, like, Inglewood filing a countersuit. So all the responses are filed in Inglewood. We're waiting for those responses. And interestingly, over here in Denver, one thing I did not mention to you, Joel Bell, the commander of District 3, is a defendant in our federal lawsuit over here in Denver, which, by the way, we have a preliminary injunction hearing in December. It was scheduled for October. It got moved to December. Thank you, Luti. I really, really appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. You guys, that's very helpful. Thank you. All of this, everything you give goes into the nonprofit. Just want you to know. So all the money you're donating is going to serve the nonprofit, which in turn serves the folks out on the street. You will not hear me asking for bail money or bond money. I don't do that. Ultimately, what I was also told here about this warrant is that the judge is requesting a bond hearing to set bond. So there's no bond set. Well, the judge could just order me in, and we could set the bond like that. Just like what happens over in Arapahoe County, which is like one of the only things that court system does fairly good over there. When those cops play stupid games and issue warrants for people, you can do a warrant check and go get on the docket in the interest of justice, right? Is that not in the interest of justice to turn yourself in and begin the process that all of the police demand they shuffle into the courts? Send it to the courts. Let's work this out in the courts. Isn't that the goal? You want to get me into the courts? So I'm offering to go into the fucking court at any time. Let's do it. Let's get this started. Oh, no. No. We're going to play this little game. We're going to send Regan to jail. We're going to torture her in the jail. And we're going to see if the judge will fuck her over on setting bond. So I'm going to have a heavy hitter coming in the morning. You can watch that. if I get in this jail before 8 o'clock tonight, I'll be on the docket. I should be on the docket for the morning arraignment in courtroom 2300. DenverCountyCourt.org. You can go watch it live from there in courtroom 2300. So that's all on you guys. So now we're going to see if we can go find us a cop. It's 10 to 6. They will push you through the system fast if they know that they will get a conviction, but delay it if they know it won't stick. Boom. Yep, you guys are all right. Hey, Judith. Yep. If we added up all the time Denver has spent on trying to screw Regan, we can be certain how much they've wasted on this. Again, I mean, why is it that Denver is in the whole $200 million? Because they don't know how to manage their money. They're going to spend it prosecuting me, not fighting any crime. I mean, it's just, you all get it. It's all just a load of shit. So hopefully we get into this jail before 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to go for a walk right now and see if we can find us some cops. If not, we're going to call us some cops. So, hey, DPD, I know you're watching. Why don't you go ahead and send Officer Denise Cardoza over here if she's on tonight. Whatever cop ends up slapping them handcuffs on me tonight is violating their oath. They don't give a shit. They took the job. I'll remind them, they're just oath followers. But at least I know of a couple cops that may not, kill me. I think Denise Cardoza might be one of them. I don't know if any of you remember Denise, but she used to work for Allied, and she was over at Inglewood back in the time where Ian Griffin, the stupid city prosecutor, tried to throw me out of the courtroom. Not the courtroom. Out of the court area. And Ian Griffin filed a
complaint.
Yeah. What's the word? Fucking looking for. Attorney regulation. He turned me in for the unauthorized practice of law because I was helping Shannon get through court and just filling her in on process. And so anyway, that particular day, Ian told me I had to leave. And I was like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. And he's like, no, you're going to leave. And he goes up to Denise and he goes, you need to make her leave. And Denise comes over and she goes, ma'am, you need to leave. I'm like, girl, you better check yourself. Better check yourself right now. None of this was live streamed. But the aftermath was. And so I'm filming Denise and she's like kind of getting uncomfortable. And Ian Griffin is running around the court area. I'm like, hey Ian, why don't you go get the judge? Go get an order from the judge to throw me out. Go do that. Okay. And so he goes marching off and Denise is kind of yipping at me. She's like, you need to leave. He asked you to leave. I said, I'm asking you to leave. I said, and if you don't get out of my face, we're going to have some problems, girl, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. She turned around and walked away. And 2 days later, on a live stream, she knew I was streaming. She apologized. And she said, I was wrong for asking you to leave. I apologize. You had every right to be in here. And from that point on, things were great. And I really liked Denise. And then she felt, I guess, confident enough at some point to tell me that she was going back to work for the Denver Police Department. She had taken some time away, maybe. I think maybe to raise kids. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, we had great conversations. But she's down here in District 6. She's been featured on Facebook for doing nice things for people, which has nothing to do with police work, but okay. Because that's what we think police are for, is, socializing and PR events. But at least I know Denise won't kill me. So I'm hopeful Denise is on duty. I doubt it. But we'll see. So we're going to go find a cop and see if we can get this shit rolling. So I need to be prepared to be taken into custody immediately. And I got hair's still good. I got my drink. I got my goodie bag for the jail. Yay. Ziploc bag. I've got my ID. I got my meds. Well, at least one. We're gonna take that phone. Would you put that in your pocket? I think we're okay right now for this. I don't know, I can't carry all this shit. I need to, well, I'm gonna carry my purse. So, hang on. What did you say?
You just grab a bag, put it in a bag, and I'll carry it.
I'm gonna put this in the glove box. Are you not gonna
Okay.
travel with this?
Yeah, just leave it in there. You don't need my ID for anything.
Oh, another question I needed answered is what pair of glasses am I going to be allowed to take into the jail this time so I can see? That's the other thing. They never let me have my glasses. And then they want me to sign documents I can't even fucking read. And also, just to be clear, Bed and Bender, he didn't even spell my name right. He's already started the game playing, and I've called him out on it in these emails, and that's why they won't respond. Because Bed and Bender is spelling my name B-E-N-S-E-N, and he's doing that, one, because he's either super, super stupid, or he's intentionally misspelling my information and not putting the correct information in all of the documents that need to go into the jail to positively identify me. Because if you know anything about this fucking jail, they allow the Denver Police Department to be in charge of clearing fingerprints. Isn't it cute? It feels so good. A Walmart bag. I'm gonna walk around with a Walmart bag. How cute.
Good name, Skippy.
There's that. There's that. Ooh, it's much hotter down here in the concrete jungle. What?
Phones.
What phones?
The phones that I put in here. Your phone and my phone.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't know you'd done that. Okay, then I need this glasses case in case I can take those glasses and not these glasses, because these glasses might have too thin of a wire, right? Let's see, what else?
Give me the key.
Got to take it off of there. So there's an event going on over here at Civic Center Park. There's this. Whatever goes down is, I need those immediately with that. You know what I'm saying? Those two
Okay.
with that drink.
Okay.
Did I give you a charger?
Yep, it's in here. Put the
Okay.
cord.
All right.
Emotional damage.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. Irish. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we're gonna go vertical. It's this phone. Oh, there's a cop right there. Well, why did he take off so quick? So as you know, we're here to find a Denver cop that's gonna take me to jail for my arrest warrant that exists, supposedly. So in the morning, there'll be a bond hearing. Right here's the jail. So just so you know, right there is what you're... Okay. So maybe if I just stand out here and like solicit for a officer. Ooh, that's a bad word. Don't use words like that. They're gonna throw some shit to the wall. So right here is the jail in downtown Denver. This is the back side of the jail. And this is where they take you into the jail. Yeah, Katie, it is. It's bullshit that he has to go through this. And if he wasn't so patient with me, this would destroy a relationship. Yeah, we've been married for 34 years for a reason. Does he like this? Fuck no, he doesn't like this. It's ridiculous. And other grown-ass men doing this to another man's wife because they got their fucking feelings hurt. Yeah, imagine the shit that's going through his mind. You know? Just imagine. So you can't turn yourself into the jail here because they'll just tell you to go over to District 6. We're not going into a district substation because what they're going to do is hold me there and delay this process. If I'm not in jail by 8 o'clock, I'm probably not going to be in court in the morning. Yeah, Amanda, he is. Thank you for recognizing that. Very patient. He knows what the pigs are about. He knows what the mission is about. He understands why I do what I do. I do think he wishes I would not do it anymore. But he's never going to demand that I make that decision. Yeah, so this is where they haul you in. Wait, is this where they come out? This is where they go in. So they go... This is the Sally port right here in the jail. There's their cameras. They know I'm out here. Hey, send the cops out. So the next cop, the cop just went in here. So when he comes out, maybe I can get him to just drive me right back in. Or is it over here? Oh, is it over here? I never get to see out the front windshield when I come here. What's this fucking car doing here? Oh yeah, that's a cop car. No parking. Loading at all times. Yeah, I can't remember where they come out. Do they come in and out here? I don't know if they come out here. Oh, you can hear they're playing basketball up there. The prisoners are playing basketball. Scientology. It looks like a Scientology compound. So if you're just coming in here, just trying to turn myself in for this warrant that I have. So we don't see any cops, so I don't know how far. We're gonna walk. That's the Mint, in case you were wondering. You know, where they print all of our very valuable money. No, Slabby's not with us. No, Katie Kidman. Nobody's produced it. Nobody's produced it. But I've got a couple cops telling me it exists. I got an email. Spot on, John Winchester. How did you discover the warrant, Liberty Troll? I talked about it in the last live stream, which I'll publish eventually. One of the cops called my attorney. And then, yeah, at first I thought it was a scam, maybe, and so I sent off some more emails, and then one of the chiefs said that it definitely exists, and it has a judge's signature on it, and look at that jackwagon. But nobody's produced an affidavit, nothing. So, hang tight. This is the back side of the Denver jail. I'm waiting for a Denver cop to come over here and just take me on in there. Because that's all it's going to take. They know I'm out here. There's some cameras. What? Well, this works real good. So I'm calling Denver's non-emergency number.
Any non-emergency issues can be reported only online. To report certain types of crimes or incidents with no not currently have, go to denvergov.org/police and select report crime now. To report other issues such as abandoned vehicles, illegal dumping, trash collection, or other safety-related concerns, go to denvergov.org/online services.
Yeah, this is Denver's real
and
fucking
select
helpful
report.
non-dispatch, non-emergency number.
Please listen carefully to all menu options. To request assistance with a non-emergency concern, press 2. To obtain copies of accident reports, you have reached the non-emergency number for Denver Communications. All call takers are currently busy. If you have a life or death emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Otherwise, please wait for the next available call taker. Ha llamado la línea de comunicaciones de Denver. Todos los operadores están actualmente ocupados. En caso de una emergencia de vida o muerte, por favor cuelgue y marque 911. Si no, manténgase en la línea para el próximo operador disponible. You have reached the non-emergency number for Denver Communications. All call takers. The non-emergency.
Hi, I can barely hear you. I am in need of a District 6 officer to come take me into the jail because I have a warrant.
Okay. Are you at the station now?
No, I'm actually at the jail, right where you go into the jail. Right where the cops take you into the jail.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Hey, I need help. Hey, can you take me into the jail? Can you take me into the jail? I have a warrant. I'm asking one of the officers that's driving into the jail right now, and he's ignoring me. So, I guess that's a no.
Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
Just to confirm, you're at the 490 West Colfax?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know what your warrant's for?
Speech.
Just to confirm, do you have any weapons on you at all?
I do not.
Are you injured needing medical treatment at all?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are you injured needing any medical treatment at this time?
No, I'm not.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
My first name is Regan, R-E-G-A-N. Last name is Benson, B as in boy, E-N-S-O-N.
Your date of birth? Sorry, what was your first name? Just with one E or E-G-A-N?
Correct. R-E-G-A-N. Yeah, I think there's going to probably be some spelling errors and some entry errors and stuff like that on this warrant. So I just would like to get that on the record.
Okay, what does that mean? Just like you're spelling your name?
Yeah, the spelling of my name will be slaughtered to be something like R-E-A-G-A-N, and my last name with E's instead of O's and stuff like that. Benson, B-E-N-S-E-N, things like that.
Okay. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, and then a few more questions just for our officers that will come pick you up. Any drinking or drug use today at all?
No,
Any mental health history we should be aware of?
no.
Just
Except,
one number your phone.
well, I take that back, except for massive PTSD and anxiety issues from abusive cops. So sometimes, yes, mental health issues can present.
Okay.
Or when they lock me in isolation cells for hours and hours and hours here at the jail. Oh, there's another cop. He's taken off.
What is your phone number? They get you,
For an officer to come grab me?
come get you, come speak with you.
Okay. And so they're coming back here to the entrance of the jail, correct? That's what you have documented on there?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your name?
My name's Operator 127.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Operator 127.
Give me a name.
Don't you... They can't even give you a first name. They got him pinned down with fucking operator numbers. It's a trip. She's got the call up for service for somebody to come grab me. Oh. What?
Secure stuff outside.
Oh. So, at any rate, if you're just joining this vertical stream or you really don't know what's going on, first of all, my shirt is awesome, isn't it? So is all my jewelry. The hanging ball of heart. Hair is, it's okay. Makeup's pretty good for all the delays that I went through today. I'm here to turn myself in for the warrant of saying stuff that hurts male cops' inflamed, irritated vaginas. I know there's a cream for it. Oh, thanks, George. I appreciate that. And so if you're a troll in here in this vertical stream, you're probably not going to get a warning. You're probably just going to get nuked. My mods are the best, and they have full control. Sorry, Bokomo. I know. I'm so sorry. What's wrong? Well, I have a charger. I just don't have a cord. So you have no phone?
Yeah, it's very good.
So I'll be going into the jail with my baggie. I have $10 and my photo ID with the correct spelling of my name and date of birth. How many games will they play? So the last email I sent, I'm going to read it to you for the record. And I'm usually really cordial about addressing even the worst of the worst oinkers. I'll still address them by their titles. I didn't address them by their titles. They're no longer worthy of any respect. Fuck all y'all. Fuck you, you fucking fucks. Dear you fucking fucks. That's probably how I need to start addressing my emails. I don't know. The commanding of respect thing, that they really, that was gone many, many years ago with these cops, but I still tried. It's more of a reflection of myself, but it actually feels good to just, it feels appropriate to call a pig a pig. When you're a pig, you're a pig. So the email that I received from Chief Rick Kyle, he's not the chief of police here, he's a division chief. I don't even know what over what anymore. This place is so stupid, it changes every day, so who knows. But we have a long history of good communications. He's done a few decent things. Do I trust him? Fuck no. He doesn't give a shit. He's worked his way to the top to collect his pay, and he's doing his thing. So he sent an email to me on September 12th at 2:12. Good afternoon, Miss Benson. I have looked into this, and there is a warrant for your arrest for investigation of personal information on the internet, other protected persons. CRS 189313, Section 2.7. A Class 1 misdemeanor. The warrant was reviewed and signed by a judge on 9925. And, you know, sure. Yeah. So, hey, Bed and Bender, why didn't you tell Andy McNulty that? And why didn't you just send him that? And why did you wait until the 10th to contact Andy McNulty? That's an interesting conundrum. It's because District 4 didn't want to be involved in any of that. And they said, you know what? Whoever wrote this warrant, he can deal with it. So somebody told Bed and Bender he better get his bed unbended and bend some things in his brain. So he tried, but he failed. But at any rate, so the warrant was reviewed and signed by a judge on 9/9/25. The judge required a first appearance to set bail on this case. Because, like, I've never not appeared for my 150 fucking court appearances here over the past fucking 4 years. And, ooh, look at him hauling ass. Woo! They didn't even stop. Look at him. Gonna run that light. No light. Oh, now he's gonna turn his lights on. He's like, I'm out of here. Is that Regan Benson out there? I'm out of here. Okay, so the judge required a first appearance to set bail on the case. I've been told that Sergeant Bed and Bender, and by the way, Google that guy. Google his history, his violent history for the Denver Police Department. I've been told that Sergeant Bed and Bender has been in contact with your attorney in attempt to make arrangements for you to turn yourself in. We've been in contact with DSD, that's Denver Sheriff's Department, who relates an evening before a regular workday would minimize your time in the jail before the first court appearance. DSD related that if you bring your medications with you, they will be given to the charge nurse who will ensure that you have access to them as prescribed. Sergeant Bed and Bender can work with you and your attorney to arrange for an acceptable time and date for this to happen. Perhaps the District 6 station might be the best alternative for location. Perhaps. Well, I took your suggestion, and perhaps I say, no thank you. You can send a cop right over here. Remember, rules for thee, not for me. They can park right here, and we can do business right here on the street, and I can get in that car and drive. He can drive me right in there and take me right into the jail instead of handcuffing me to a bench in a holding cell like O'Neill did and tortured me in District 3, ultimately requiring medical to show up. And of course being clear for all his wrongdoing in that. Could you open that? Yeah, good point, Aaron. If a Karen called the cops on me, and said, there's a woman with a camera and I feel scared. I fear for my life. Can you please have the police come with their weapons drawn? And they would. Bed and Bender. Sergeant Bed and Bender. He's been appropriately promoted through the Denver Police Department since 1994. Hey, Lucky, what's going on? Officer Bed and Bender was punching, yep, in the head and closed fists. Mr. Rashada's injuries included head and brain trauma, as well as injuries to the shoulder, wrist, back, and rib cage and abdomen. He also began suffering seizures after the incident. The case was settled for an unknown amount. All after he attempted to run him over with his car. There was that part too, Lucky. Thank you for posting that. That is who Sergeant Bed and Bender is, and who is apparently in charge of my warrant, and who happens to have started the same year as Brian O'Neill. And they've spent most of their career right down here in District 6, beating the holy living shit out of people and getting promoted. Are these cops? Or is that sheriff?
They came out here and they're looking at you.
Are you coming to take me in? Are you coming to arrest me?
You just want to know why you're filming on here.
Oh, you do? 'Cause I can. Did you see me on the camera? Is that why you're out here? Are you Denver cops? Yeah, but I have a warrant. That's why I'm here. I have a warrant, so arrest me and walk me in the Sally Port, and let's get this going. It's for speech. Imagine that.
You just have to go up front because we have to do an NCIC.
You're not going to process me inside. You know that.
Why would we do that?
Wait,
You said you
has
have
the
an
process changed?
You have an active warrant, right?
Yeah. This
You
is
have
my...
to do your NCIC up front and then walk.
You guys will do that? I swear the process changes every time. I'm on my 7th rodeo with DPD with pissing off a cop for speech. So Sergeant Bed and Bender wrote a warrant to throw some shit to the wall to see what would stick. So you're telling me to go ahead and go into the lobby?
Yeah, just go to the front lobby. We'll get your NCIC. We'll run your fingerprints.
So you're going to fingerprint me first to see if I have a warrant?
So we got more from you to see if you have a warrant.
Yeah, but they know I have a warrant. The process will go faster.
They don't even know you. They don't even know.
Well, I got my ID right here. The
Okay,
process will go
you don't-
faster. I'm talking about a faster process. So what is going to be the fastest process? Because I get screwed with every time.
We'll just go up front. We'll run your fingerprints and see what your active warrant is.
Okay, but you guys aren't going to arrest me. They have to arrest me, correct?
No, if you turn yourself in, we can actually cuff you up in the front lobby, and walk you through the intake process.
The
That's
sheriff's
if they're
department.
warrant. Yeah. If you're turning yourself in,
Yeah.
you just have to do your fingerprints. That's it. So you just have to wait up front. Once the fingerprints come back, we just walk you through the intake process. Because then you will have an active warrant. And that means we can take control. But we can't just arrest you right here.
Why not? I didn't think, okay, because I didn't think you guys would be doing that anyway, because last I was told that couldn't happen in the Denver Sheriff's Department lobby.
This right here is public property. We really,
Yeah.
we just want to know what you're doing.
Well, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm telling you. And I've already called dispatch to get them to come do their job. But if we can do it this way, and you're going to guarantee me that you're not going to like handcuff me to a chair while you run my prints.
I trust you won't run once
Well,
we come back
right.
with the warrant.
Yeah.
But then that's their job at that point.
But it is then their job.
No.
So I'm right.
No, so you just turn yourself in, you just go to the front lobby, right?
Okay.
We run your fingerprints. We got more from you. And you just have a seat in the lobby, and if we have an active hit, then we can go through the intake process there, where we cuff you up and walk you back. can either turn yourself in here or go to Denver headquarters.
Yeah, Denver headquarters, they're closed.
Oh, so
I'm not going to go into District 6 because they're going to handcuff me to a bench until they summoned you guys to throw me in a van and then throw me around in the van and bring me here.
They don't handcuff you up front unless we're walking you back.
Yeah, that's such a
So,
whole process.
here, I
Is
can
it?
walk you up
I've
front.
been arrested so many times, but it's been like a couple years, I think, since my last
I can
arrest.
literally just walk with you up front, and then I can just have you just sit in the lobby. Yeah, no.
All right, let's do it. Okay, thanks, guys. Tell Bed and Bender he's a fucking fuck for me, please. Yeah, see, I would much rather deal with you guys anyway.
Do you know what your, you said you had a warrant?
Yeah.
What do you know what
Well,
it's for?
well, nobody's actually produced it. So Bed and Bender called my attorney and said I had this warrant,
Okay.
but didn't give any proof. It's for a Title 18 charge, a misdemeanor, some bullshit over some live stream that I did. I pissed the cop off. I pissed Commander Bell off over in District 3 and all his little buddies. And so it's a low level warrant.
Oh.
I look pretty violent, right? I'm a violent.
No, they're like, someone's video recording outside. I was like, well, technically it's public property.
Yeah.
The sidewalk. So, no. We just wanted to see what you were doing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. You just came to my rescue. So that worked out good. I do appreciate that. Because District, they weren't going to send anybody.
But yeah, our lobby's open 24/7. We do NCICs there. We just run your fingerprint through Morpho.
Huh.
See if there's any active hits.
The only thing we can take you on is if it was like a new warrant that you had to be summoned for, or written
Like-
a ticket for.
Yeah, so you
They-
got
like
like a
they
summons
have
in
to
the mail.
Oh, no. Well,
Yeah,
I
because
haven't
we
gotten
can't
one of
serve you
those.
guys, so that PD has to serve you, so they have to come out. But if it's just a warrant that is just a warrant that doesn't require any serving, yeah, we can take you.
All right.
What time is bonding office closed? Probably now,
It should
right?
be 6. Either 6 or 7. But we
check
just
with-
do it in the front desk.
Well, I know we can check with them, see if it's a walkthrough, or
Oh.
she just has to sign it up here for a new court date.
No, I gotta see a judge, according to Chief Rick Kyle.
Oh.
Well, it could also be like a PR bond where they set you up a court date and you just walk
Oh, they
into it.
told me that that it had to be set by a judge. I've always gotten PR bonds. This is number 7 in the last 4 years. They were arresting me like every 6 months for pissing off cops. I don't know why they do this to you guys. I'm really an unwanted body in this jail, right? I mean, but I did go to hair and makeup today because I do like to get my booking photo updated.
So you're not like the people that are drugged out.
No.
You see them.
No. I smile the whole time. I cooperate. I do what I'm told to do. Thank you.
No one's even there anyway. No point in walking through it. No one's here. Your driver's license with you?
Yeah.
You have your Blackbird, will take you over.
Great.
You think you have a warrant?
Oh yeah, Denver PD keeps telling me I do.
Come in right after this lady can go.
Yeah, until like the hit comes back, you just have a seat out here.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Parcham?
Parcham and
Maze.
Maze. Thanks, guys.
Yes,
Much
no problem.
appreciated. Wow. Such professionalism, unlike the Denver Police Department.
I think Barbara's got it.
That dude is looking for somebody to get him through security.
Come on, Drew.
Can I have another drink of that? Just throw my phone over too.
I don't know if she has to call first. No? Okay.
So we're in the public lobby of the jail, and they're running my ID.
You good? Okay. I'm gonna roll on back. Alright.
Thanks. Can you guys come back out and cuff me?
If you do get a hit, yeah, we'll come back and get you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Since you know what's up. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, this shirt definitely isn't for them. But the heart is.
What's your middle name?
Mary.
M-A-R.
Why? Yep.
Your social?
Yeah, you guys, I am going to give my social security number because I guarantee you that Ben and Bender and the rest of the crew at DPD has not done the paperwork correct, and they're going to try to fucking hem me up on getting ID'd correctly. So, yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And these folks do try to, do their job with violent criminals. And so, do I want to make it harder on them? No. Or harder on myself is really the question. Because I will sit forever until they ID me. So, for those of you that go to jail and understand how jails work, you don't go to the jail and fuck with the jailers. Do you still need my driver's license?
I
to
do.
keep it?
I'll get right back to you in just a minute.
Okay. That is the one thing I'm picky about, is where that ends up. So they're not too concerned about cuffing me up. I better go to the little girl's room. This shirt is for the Denver PD. It's getting towards our bedtime, us old folks. I love you, honey.
Love you too.
He doesn't enjoy this. This is not fun for him. But, maybe this will ease his mind about being in the jail with the way the sheriff's department has handled this already. Yeah, right up there is court. Last time I was in here with the camera, it was a major ordeal. All those signs are off the door. That's interesting. I haven't been in here for a while. For a long while, actually, in this lobby.
It's been long enough that they canceled my Securus account.
They canceled your Securus account? Oh, why?
Re-up it.
Well, you'll have time. I can just call you collect too, you know.
I gotta restart it.
You
still
don't
have money on
necessarily
it.
have to have it.
I still have money on it.
Oh, but it's telling you that you still,
I had to restart it.
oh,
They had closed it.
oh, okay. Well, Sheriff Diggins, your staff so far is making an ass out of Ron Thomas. So, thank you. I like that. We sat next to Sheriff Diggins, my darling husband and I, at the last event we were at in May, when we went together to the Citizen Oversight Board presentation on Ron Thomas's new attempt, he's the chief of police of Denver, to actually minimize discipline for his officers. And, yeah, well, we sat next to him, sat at the table next to Sheriff Diggins. So, yeah, maybe things are changing for the better, or have, in here. Yeah, I got in a fight. I've been in numerous fights at this window. So here's the history of these buildings down here. Simonette. I have faith that this building will not only protect our citizens, but also provide an environment of dignity, respect, and humanity for staff, visitors, and inmates alike. Yeah, that wasn't going on here a few times there, Mr. Simonette. And some people have needlessly suffered and died. Simonette restored pride. Simonette inherited a demoralized department and took charge with a firm hand. The tone and substance of Simonette's leadership will continue to serve the city long after his departure. The Denver Post, February 22nd, 1985. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, long before body cams. Here's the Sunday spotlight from the Rocky Mountain News. Holy shit. July 6, 1997. Walking tall, Denver jailer John Simonette puts his faith in the system. Yeah, how many criminals did you lock up, Mr. Simonette, that did not commit a crime against another person ever? Yeah, good question. How does being a priest work for being a jailer? That's yeah, that's quite an interesting conundrum, I would say. Yeah, if you're coming into this live stream, this vertical live stream, and you're a troll and you're saying stupid things, you're not going to get a warning. You're going to get nuked. So mind the rules of the chat, which are shown to you before you comment, and won't have any problems. Official visitation dress code. Official visitors entering the facility must be fully dressed in appropriate conventional clothing, which is not unduly provocative, suggestive, or revealing. Official visitor clothing standards, casual business attire. Clothing must not resemble inmate clothing or present adornments which could be used as a weapon. Deputies have the discretion over the final decision as to what is appropriate. So again, if I'm running into jail by 8 o'clock, which we're way ahead of schedule, it's only 10 to 7, so we're doing good. So the Simonet Van Cise buildings. So what is the jail? It's the Simonet Center? The jail? Yeah, and then the courthouse. Which you saw when we walked up here. It's right across the street. I don't know why I've never seen this stuff on the wall. Oh, it's probably because they've been busy fighting with me the times that I've been in here with my camera. Yeah, so this guy died in '69. He was the founder of the first Colorado Water Board and University of Colorado Law School. Special investigator of the Ludlow Massacre in 1913. Intelligence officer from the U.S. Army, World War I, U.S. Army Distinguished Service Medal. I wonder if he's happy for what he fought for where we're at today. Denver District Attorney from 21 to 25. Wow. 45 out of 46 convictions. In 4 years. Crushed Lou Blonger Bunko Gang in 1923. Instrumental in breaking the back of the Ku Klux Klan. Instrumental in breaking the back of the Ku Klux Klan. 23 to 25. Author of Fighting the Underworld. Colonel, U.S. Army Reserve until 1942. First Merit of Honor recipient, Colorado Bar Association, 1948. Father of Edwin Philip Van Cise, lawyer and Colorado Appellate Court judge. And he only lived from 74 to 93. Wonder what he died from. Huh. Interesting. I never knew this. I never knew this history at all. The most sublime lineage in all of history, commemorating and perpetuating as it does the most dauntless organization known to man, Imperial Palace, Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, Atlanta, Georgia, domain of the Northwest. It's a letter addressed to Janitor Ward on Pearl Street in Denver. You've been charged with the following: intimate relations with white women, the use of abusive language to and in the presence of white women. Wow. These charges have been thoroughly investigated and have been found to be absolutely and without doubt truthful. You will take heed that the sun of the first day of February 1992 shall not set upon you in this city. The climate of Denver would be injurious to chapter blah blah blah. Your hide is worth less to us. Ku Klux Klan of Denver. This is an exhibit. Wow, what a trip. Well, yeah, it's kind of wild, right? A lot of people have fought for me to be able to wear this. Right? A lot of people have fought for us to be able to talk amongst ourselves in a stream and hurt anybody's feelings that we want. A lot of people have fought and died for that. And what are we doing to honor them and uphold that? Well, as far as I'm concerned, the most profane speech, the most vile, has to be protected. And if I'm that vile, well, then I guess I'm right over the target. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Sarah, for keeping people informed. So if you're in the stream and you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm trying to be a good American and turn myself in for a warrant that the honest Denver Police Department drummed up for me for the 7th time because of my mouth. I have a potty mouth. I'm being charged with a Title 18 crime involving speech. So some hurt cop can get a protection order for his feelings of safety. Not quite sure exactly what cop it is. We think it's Joel Bell, commander of District 3, but it's probably a whole group of them. Because I did a lot of chalking. And I drew a lot of provocative illustrations of the size of genitalia. And I made some commentary that may feel inappropriate to repeat to a judge that might ask me in federal court, Ms. Benson, why? Why are you so vile? Well, Judge, with all due respect, when you're out on the street and you're trying to help a person who can barely help themselves, they're down on their luck, things are really bad in their life, and they're living in a tent. And along comes the Denver Police Department and says, you can't have this stuff. You don't have a right to survive. You tend to get a little growly, Judge. And when the cops don't respect what you have to say about people's right to survive, you start getting a little mouthy. Because it's all you got left. Especially because you're a nonviolent person. So, with all due respect, if it's the only thing I have left, it's all I got. Okay, well, I'll get back to you on that one. Literally, that was his response. We were in negotiation settlement room, me and my darling husband, when we were asked this question by our federal court magistrate during settlement conference after Denver tried to destroy his life as well with a bogus traffic stop, and then a John Shaw tried to cancel he did cancel his driver's license. Yeah. So here we are once again, dealing with the Denver Police Department on a warrant For really what, we don't know, because we haven't seen anything, but we do have emails that say I do have a warrant by high command staff. I'm sorry?
I said I'm working on everything.
Are you? Okay, thank you. Just checking in. She's working on it. I guess I can stop walking around with this baggie and maybe sit down, I guess, for a minute or two. My hair doesn't look as good as it did, honey. A couple
humid.
hours ago.
It's humid out.
It's humid, yeah, the humidity.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
I need a shirt that actually just has like cops' names on this, like, or the whole Denver Police Department. Fuck you, Denver PD, something like that. I did wear, I forgot to highlight that I'm wearing black and blue. I have on a blue skirt. It's appropriate that you show up backing the blue when you wear a fuck you, fucking fuck shirt. The shirt still looks good, DJ, thanks. Thank you very much. Anonymous, can I have your autograph, you foul-mouthed monster? Yes, yes you can. You can send me an email. I'll send you an autographed, I got some good screenshots of me flipping off some cops. I'll send you one of those. Back the blue till it happens to you. No, back the blue to your black and blue. I guess maybe I better get this bad boy on the charger. So there's obviously some good jail staff on tonight, so I'm not real worried about a bunch of gameplay as of right now. That doesn't mean they're all good. So we'll see. I've seen some bad shit in this jail. What'd you miss, DJ? Nothing? What take can we watch court tomorrow? Fab Daddy. Yeah, so denvercountycourt.org. If you go there, I'll be in courtroom 2300 for arraignment. Apparently, I've committed such a heinous crime that the judge is requiring a bond hearing. And I'll have a heavy hitter attorney in there in the morning if things go like they should, so. Back the blue if you want to be black and blue. I like that, Matt. I like that. I like that a lot. Aw, Sarah, thank you very much for putting that in there. Well, DJ, they're still running me to see if there's a verified warrant, and then they'll take me into custody. But the Sheriff's Department is going to do it because the Denver Police Department is too stupid. So. Google user, can we know the bond amount? Well, we'll know at the hearing if you watch. I've always gotten PR bonds in Denver, as I should. I am for bond reform. I want to be very clear about that. I am not for bond reform for people that commit crimes against people. I have not committed a crime against anyone, ever. And I should get immediate PR bonds with the amount of games that all of these cops play. When have I not gotten a PR bond, honey? I had a $500 bond over in Arapahoe for that bullshit.
$500 bond here too.
I had a $500 bond here.
The first time. When they played all the games with me and they wouldn't let me post it.
When was that?
It's
Within the
been
last 4 years?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Arapahoe County. No, I had PR bonds over there. He's been a couple court appearances with me. And that's the way it should be, because that is in the interest of justice. This just us system bullshit needs to stop. And I don't know how we're going to stop it because everybody's afraid and nobody wants to gather on it. So I don't know. I do the best I can for myself and for my people that I help, and that's all I can do. But to my point about the bond amount, who knows? I mean, maybe this is all a big collaboration, and we're going to get a judge that slaps us with a $10,000 bond. I don't know. I haven't seen an affidavit. None of my attorneys have. I don't know what shit. They lie. It's just so they lie in those affidavits and get those judges to sign that shit. That's how that goes. And then they get their protection order because it's a Title 18 crime. You're guilty as charged, so they violate your rights right off the fucking bat. And I won't be able to go to public meetings. I'll have to stay away from this whole gaggle of vagina-inflamed cops. Unless my heavy hitter comes in the morning and tells the judge, hey, you might want to pay attention about violating her rights. We'll see. We'll see what goes down in the morning. Yeah, it is completely ridiculous. I read the crime. I read the email. You all know what crime I'm being charged with, or what I'm being told in an email. There's a handful of you here that have verified that. So anonymous, they already ran your ID, they have nothing. They're trying to figure out what to do. So they're calling DPD right now going, hey guys, do you want to file this while she's here so we can slam her down back here, or what? What are we doing? So it's getting late, and her husband look like they're about in their 60s, and we can't have them passing out here in the fucking lobby, so make a decision soon. George, you think I'm gonna walk out? I don't know, we'll see. I thought it was odd. Bender wanted to work so hard to set up turning myself in. Of course, he wanted to do it on his terms, right? And look, I gave him more than 24 hours notice. I sent him an email yesterday. Wouldn't he expect to be checking his email? I mean, you know, people go to jail 24/7. So why didn't you check your email, Bender? And I gave you an opportunity to respond. I told you what was going to happen if you didn't respond. Luckily, I liked the way it worked that way because the sheriff's department was far better about shit. Got a group of people just released from jail coming on out. I think, I don't know.
Okay, for Spanish, just have a seat right here, okay? And I'll be right back with an interpreter.
I do hope I get my picture taken in this shirt with all the words. And now, Sheriff Diggins, he changed all the inmate outfits to pink. I am kind of excited about that. Last time I was in here, I was like, wow, this is a nice shade of pink for the girls. The girls get pink. I think the boys are still in yellow. Well, I think I'm gonna go take a girly break, and I shall return. The dude that took us in is here to relieve the front person. Maybe he's gotta take me back. So yeah, I'm having additional kidney fun times. So that's the only thing I'm truly worried about. And hopefully I'll get that one med in the morning without delay, and then be able to get released without delay.
Basically, all of you guys have been ordered to some type of GPS. Some are on 60 days. Let's see. You find you are when canceling for one case, GPS 60 for the other. So if you're on the call anytime, but you're supposed to call for the GPS to come on, and then 90 days after that, if you call it supposed to, you won't have to have your contact with the officer. Most of you are on GPS, you have the information of your case. Out if you are on GPS for the duration of your case. Everybody else, your GPS will come off within 60 days and follow the way you're supposed to follow. Alvin. Yes, sir. The stack that I'm going to give you, just hold on to it so I can go over it all together. Culver, Largo. So that little tone sound that you hear, tap your bracelet. That's a text message. So on the side of the battery, you just tap your bracelet. Okay, so that's a text message. Tap it again to hear that message out.
They're here for me. Take those fucking gloves off. All right, here we go. Huh?
They told me to take it down.
Hi. Are you DPD punks?
For DPD, yes.
Yeah, you're DPD. This shirt's for you because you're about to violate your oath. So fuck you, you fucking fucks. Okay? You like it? Then honor your fucking oath if you don't like it.
So,
Here you go. Make sure you record everything. Just doing your bidding for your masters.
all right.
So what classes can I take in?
We can take any property that you want to take in. It's all going to go into a property bag, and then it'll be checked into the jail, okay?
No, that's not how it works. I need to know what glasses I can take back there that I can actually use, because they get taken away from me every time, and I can't see. Can you help me with that?
So, ma'am, sheriff's called us here because they said you're here to turn yourself in today for your warrant.
Uh-huh,
So we're going to arrest you on your warrant.
uh-huh.
Which
And
glasses?
we're happy to have your glasses with you. Which one do you
Which
want
ones do you want to wear?
No, because they take them away from me, and then I can't see.
Yeah, no, we'll let you wear your glasses. Which pair would you like to wear?
It has nothing to do with wearing them. It has to do with what pair they're gonna let me keep. What part of that don't you
I'm
understand?
telling you right now, as the corporal on this call, I'm going to allow you to wear your glasses. Which pair would you like to wear? I just need to go over this with you.
Do you have a preference on which pair you like?
I'm taking both of them.
Well, you can't wear both of them at the same time.
Well, no shit. So which ones are they gonna take away from me?
So we're not
We're not going to
stand
take either
here
of them.
all day and argue with you for your.
You want me to wear them? Here. I'm gonna wear them.
Okay.
Perfect.
There you go. Let's go.
Do you want to set your belongings down before we put your handcuffs?
Why do you have gloves on? What are you afraid of?
Once the police
Yeah, make sure that's off. Dude, you lied to me. You told me you were gonna take me back. Why is this going down like this?
Where'd your ID go?
It's in that bag.
Do you have anything that's gonna help you?
No.
Your ID is not in there.
They've got my ID back
Just
there.
gonna check your waistband, okay?
Is that property you'd like to come in with you?
Yeah.
They have her ID back there.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to come back with you? Ma'am?
That phone.
The purple one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna gently place your necklace inside of your things.
Why are you doing this right here?
I'm just gonna place it with your things so that it's safe for you, okay?
What are your names?
City.
And what's your name?
Coco Patrol 1027.
What's your badge number?
24087.
Did you get all that?
Is this all the stuff that you wanna bring in the Walmart bag?
No, I don't need the Walmart bag.
You don't wanna bring the money and ID or
It's right there. Okay, they have my ID. I need my ID.
Dude, how come you told me you were gonna take me back?
Did they take over? Did the pig farm take over?
Hey,
Where are we going?
they have her ID back here. Do you listen? Get her ID before you leave.
We're going to.
They're processing our paperwork.
Keep that camera on me, balls. Keep that camera on me. Come on. Come on. You fucking lied, dude. Bullshit. He told me he was gonna take me back.
That's why he has.
And then you fucking pigs show up and change the whole fucking thing. Because you're fucking pigs. And fuck you, you fucking fuck. Stupid bitch in your coach classes. And you, dude, you need to get on the fucking treadmill. Yeah, no, fuck you. You're a fucking health hazard. You're a fucking taxpayer liability. Your fucking guts hanging over your entire fucking front. Stupid bitch. Fucking welfare board. Coach classes. Fuck you. Can I make out with my man? Can I make out with my man before I go? I love you, honey.
I love you too.
Fucking pigs. Fuck you.
So I'm venturing to say that they're doing it this way so they can delay her getting booked into the jail. If she's not in by 8 tonight, she won't be in court tomorrow morning. She won't go to court until Tuesday. That's been their intent the entire time, was to try to keep her as long as they could. So it's 7:15. If they take her over to District 6 instead of just going directly in the back, they'll delay it that long. I think this is the 7th time she's been arrested in the last 4 years by DPD, and there hasn't been a single time that they haven't pulled something like this or done something to delay her getting released, delay me being able to post bond, whatever they could do to hold her just a little bit longer, just to try to make things a little harder. So yeah, it's a fucking joke. I think Sasquatch went back in to grab her ID. I'll ask him when he comes back out. If he didn't, I will go back in and get it before I leave. But I'm not leaving it here, no. Can't really see inside of them. They got these fake bars in them, and She's okay. She's done yelling. What's the holdup? Why can't they just fucking drive around back? Oh, I will. I'm gonna have to go back in and get your ID. That's what he went to get? Where the fuck is he? It doesn't take that long to get your driver's license. Hmm? Okay. Because they're right along with him. He fucking set you up. They're right along with him. He set you up. Unless he didn't, he probably doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, vicious crime. They didn't want to do it. How to get the chat on here? It's on here. It's, yeah, I'm reading as it goes. Trying anyway. What? Oh. That's what I was getting ready to do. But are you guys here for support or
Yeah, just extra.
why? She's in the fucking car.
Just safety, sir.
You guys are fucking ridiculous. Huh? Well, they're here for support. Support. Safety. Safety.
Oh, back up.
Yeah, back up. Yeah. Yeah, you're a First Amendment auditor. Well, I know I am. What? Just trying to delay it as much as I can. Sending an email or sending a text like you asked me to. It's sent, okay? I was just describing what's happened. I don't know. No, she hasn't responded yet, so. Well, they're being recorded. Yeah. No. If they were just doing it right from the beginning, it wouldn't be an issue. She'll be there in the morning. Pretty close. Huh. There's little mice running around out here. What a twat waffle. Holy shit. I love you. I love you. Be careful. Okay? Going to walk over here and see what they're actually going to do. If they're going to take her to the substation or if they're just going to drive her around back. So I'm sorry. I'm not good at this stuff with this damn tripod, so I apologize if I'm making anybody sick. Yep, they took her in. So all of that show just to drive her around the block rather than just walk her through the building. Okay, thanks for everybody being in here. Thanks for everybody's support. She'll let everybody know when she gets out. Thank you, everybody.
All right, well, that's the stream, everybody. That's the stream. I will see everybody. Oh, hopefully, I'll see everybody on the next one. Take care, everybody. Thank God for hanging out. Have yourself a great night. Hopefully, she'll be out soon. So, thank God for hanging out. See y'all in the next one.